Everyone, and welcome to day 6 of nurturing educational growth in your child. So today your task is to discuss current events happening in your environment. So what are current events? They are things that are happening, in the present. So your child deserves to know or needs to be enlightened on some of these issues that are happening. Now, what is the benefit of having this discussion with your child? Amongst other things, it helps to improve your child's vocabulary. And secondly, it helps to expand your child knowledge base. And also, it gives confidence to your child when such matters are being discussed, especially amongst his peers. So, now, what are some of the things you need to consider in discussing current events with your child? You want to consider your child's age and abilities. So, not everything you can discuss with a little child. And even as a teenager, there are ways you can bring such discussions to them so that the aim is not defeated. So also you want to start simple. Now, because you may just be starting it, you don't want to just go all out. So you want to look for simple happenings around that you can discuss with your children in clear terms for them to understand, and don't ruin your intentional parenting effort, because actually sometimes some of the things we do can actually ruin our efforts. So you want to make it simple, you want to make it easy for them to understand. All right, so you want to also consider having or finding out their perspective on that topic. Like, there was a time I showed my children on a trending issue that happened somewhere where some teenagers were saying in a shop, with phones. So I had to find out what my children's perspective on that issue was. So you want to find out their perspective and you want to discuss around it. You also want to ask them questions to elicit what is in their heart on that topic, because both of you may not be on the same page. So that is why, just as much as you find out their perspective, you also ask them questions as regards those trending and current topic. All right, you want to use examples in driving home your point, and you want to make such example relevant to them, meaningful to them. It's very important. So what are some examples of a trending topic that you can discuss? Basically, in discussing things like this, you must put your family's values into consideration. What are your family's values? What message is your family all about? So those are some of the things you want to put into consideration. So you want to look at local news, things happening around. You want to look at national news, things happening at the national level. Remember, when it comes to news items like this, you must make it simple. You want to try as much as possible to make it simple for them, so that they don't get drained or lose interest. Yes, because news sometimes can be not a thing for children, even for some of us as adults. All right, so you want to look at social issues happening around the environment, around the larger society. You want to look at that. You want to look at innovations in technology, innovations in education, and in the different aspects of life. You want to also look at maybe things like cookery, cooking competitions, and what have you. So, discussing this, yes, this may not be ABC that the children learn in school, but it has a way of helping their their learning. Remember, education is all about learning. So that is our assignment for today, discussing current events with your child. So if you have more questions, please feel free to send it to the comment section. I am Fortune Wani, the lead coach at Nurture Nest Academy. I will see you on day 7. Have a nice day.